So I surmise that the message coming from this story is that when you act like a child, you get treated like a child. Stepmother, loading. Let's go.
Business do you want to do with my so-called friend? Like, really?
Your friend has connections in this city that I don't have. And you know that a big part of my success has always been connecting with the community, involving myself with the community and incorporating programs that help the youth. And she has those relationships.
It had to be with her. Like, that don't seem funny to you, Dad?
No, I don't have the relationships. I don't. I came in contact with her. She already had a vision that aligned with what it was that I wanted to do.
All right, so let's call cap. The first thing is that this is supposed to be a man of influence and a man of power, which means that if Dominic don't have the connections he wants, he could pretty much easily get the connections that he needs, or he could ask around or try to get someone else. So I feel like he's capping, right? We know he's capping. We know that the reason why he wants to do the business with Dom is because he actually like Dom, which is exactly what we can see. We can see that there is an interest there for Dominic. So that's all we know. So it's a stepmother thing coming here.
And it made perfect sense. So why would you involve yourself that way?
Because that's weird. Like, my dad and my friend, and then you didn't even tell me. I would think that my dad would tell me something.
I don't always involve you in my business. My business is my business. I'm an
It's
adult.
my friend.
I'm an adult. She's an adult. And she has business relationships that I need. So that's what I'm tapping into. Don't involve yourself in my business.
Dad, why are you talking to me like this?
Because you're still a child and you still act like a child and say, remember when Mike was talking to Sonny and how people bashed Mike, and Mike is an idiot sometimes, but hey, remember how people bash him and then talk different things about him and what Sonny father should do from what Sonny father should do. Well, now you're seeing what that comes with. When you make your father take care of you, that's what it comes with. It comes with the mere fact that he now controls you. And that's also something you have to be able to deal with.
Like, you talking to me like,
Right?
why would you? Over Dom?
Yes,
You're yelling at me over someone you barely know.
I am. Because again, you're involving yourself in my business. This is how I make money. This is how I'm able to purchase homes like this to make space for you. You don't pay 1 cent of rent to be in this house, right?
Dad, you asked me to come to this house.
And you went. So, in other words, that's the deal. One to the 800,000 that you made from your house, and one to the other things that you had going on. Here we go again. So now we're seeing exactly where this thing is. In other words, yes, you can stay at your father's house, but he's going to control what happens with you. So really and truly is jumping out of the fire, of jumping out of the frying pan and jumping in the fire when it comes to her and Mike. That's really what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
That's beside the point.
But now you're
The,
talking about rent.
but that is the point. You don't have to pay rent because the business that I conduct makes it possible for you to live like this and not have to pay me any rent or participate in the bill paying. So, what I need you to do, one, stay out of my business. You're my daughter, not my mother. Two, I need you to pick up your phone, call Domini, and get this deal back on the table.
Do it, little girl. Do it. This is exactly what happens when women become spoiled and they don't know that they need to grow up from being a girl. This is exactly what it is. We love it. We can't bash the man because guess what? That's exactly what you wanted. When Mike was talking to her like an equal spouse, she never want to listen. When Mike had talked to her from a spouse place, she never want to listen either. And I do understand Mike having ways of doing things. But now you all are seeing exactly where the next side of the story is, which is sure, you can go back to your father's house. But just remember, you're going to be seen as the little girl in his house. You're not going to be seen as an equal woman in his house. You have to get that. In other words, then, the best way you can work these things is you need to live on your own, you need to manage your own bills, and you need to get your own things done. My question is, what about the business that Sonny had? The lip glass line and whatever it is thing there. What happened to that? She played around, mess up the business, and lose the business. Where's that business? Because she was playing around. That is it. Whether you like it or not, Dominic is going to be a stepmother. You might not like it, but Dominica will be a stepmother. She is going to be a stepmother. You'll have to deal with that. She have to deal with it. Dominica's stepmother. He has no forced son in his hand to do what she thinks she don't want to do. That is a watcher man. I'm the one spending the money. You are a little girl and you need to stay in line. So the message here is it's time, ladies, to grow up. We're not talking about everybody. You know what we're talking about. Grow up. Because when you stay at your parents' house, this is what you're subjected to. And you are subjected to this. And I don't think it's just women alone. I think men sometimes get subjected to this too. If you not pay any bills and you want your parents to take care of you all the time, this is what it is. What happened when you not grow up? Stepmother. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe.